Greetings, welcome friends, we have prepared a nice video for you today. I hope you will like it. Enjoy.
Of 3, and we're going to be playing through 6 rounds in our private game lobbies, and it's all about eliminations. Each elimination gets you 1 point, and the team with the highest eliminations will walk away with our grand prize. Now, we've got $50,000 that are going to be split amongst the top 10 teams, so you got to make it in the top half there if you want to make it into the money, but it's about making it to first place where you get $15,000, Tanner.
Yeah, that's going to be a nice split, and again, yeah, I mean, you got a little bit of wiggle room here if you do want to place for the money. Obviously, everybody does want to place for the money, but super excited to see who gets that first place spot. And then also we've got, if we are tied after 6 rounds, it's going to break it down as in total number of rounds won at that point, and then the player with the highest individual eliminations across all rounds will help push their team and give them the edge.
Yeah, so there's still incentive to try and win a round, but of course it's all about pressing W and making sure you're just aggressive and trying to get as many kills as possible. But I shouldn't say pressing W because we do have a fair representation of PC on controller on PC players that are going to be breaking down. Let's go ahead and talk about all the players that we've got today. And we've got a lot of influencers across, but of course we've also got a lot of pros. And the thing that we're trying to do here was splitting up and making the teams a little bit even. So we put a restriction.
That's free kills for me. If I've got the high ground, why not take it?
We've seen Watson ultimate setup over there. So they have to conserve their nades. Full setup, full fences coming out, trying to control this choke right now.
Yeah, and just a nice defensive posture there. Like you said, Watson also, no nades coming through. Nobody's running right at him. They've got the Connex boxes there to keep him safe. But Rep's actually trying to look for a flank here. He does find somebody. Just a little bit of poke damage as he gets tagged up on the way out there.
Oh, and a huge fight's going on over at Epicenter here.
Yeah, creeping barrage. Ooh, Binance goes down. Shroud down as well. Now it's just up to Doc to try and get it done. He's got a couple of shots with the wingman. He's going to try and shield set up. He's also in the zone, though, so he's got to move. Teammates back in the fray. Unfortunately, not able to grab them. And we'll see. Does he go for the solo place here? Or does he go for the banners?
I don't think you can go for the banners at this point here. Not full resetting quite yet. He's down to 37 shots total on this wingman. There we go. He's going to go ahead and syringe up before he tries to take this engagement. I mean, wait for some trades and then go down and go after them. It's going to be Tom Taylor, T-squared, finishing off a Shroud there.
And I think Shroud had the gold down shield, so he's able to get back up as Doc trying to third-party his way into this fight. Had the high ground. He's just going right at it, baby. This is the Doc that we know and love. He's going to try and run him down there. Out in the ring, though. Can he find a knock? He can't. And he goes down, unfortunately.
Yeah, I can't really see anything there as you're on the edge of the ring. As we swap over to the views, it's going to be Shiv, T-squared, and Knocked.
The internet.
Yeah, the gold shield there on Knocked. That's got to feel pretty good. Gold helmet as well. He's really...
Yeah, full Exodio.
Yeah, he's golded out as he shreds there with the R99. Only misses a couple of shots. Doesn't break the armor, though. There's the armor broken now. A little bit of damage into the flesh. Smoke coming out. Gonna keep him safe for now, but I mean it's very teammates actually get flanked there. Knocked looking for the flank himself and not able to find it, and unfortunately, oh, there it is actually. They're looking for a pickup there, just hiding out in the smoke.
And that's the full squad wipe. It's going to be a cleanup for them, and I believe you said they were the kill leaders earlier on, and so they have to be in a really good position. Knocked at 5. We got 1 and 2, so they have 8 kills total here.
Yeah, and I'm not seeing the little crown, so is somebody else the kill leader here? As we take a look at the scoreboards across the board, we actually see no Cocoa Puffs with 6 eliminations for himself, 10 for the team as a whole there. So they might be in first place here as I'm just scanning the caster math. This really gets you in trouble. You're doing math while you're on the casting couch here.
Yeah, so it looks like, they were able to finally, we saw earlier on the kill feed, Kenny Rue and Lurdy going down to Casper, but Noko at some point was able to answer back, took Casper out. He ended up dying to the ring, and I don't know if they were able to fully recover from that.
Yeah, and as you kind of look at the team comps, we're seeing just the same thing across the board. Watson, Wraith, Pathfinder. Watson, Wraith, Pathfinder. You've got a couple of Bangalores in there. You've got a couple of Gibraltars. But ultimately kind of the same thing. And they're using their ability like this Watson is no longer hunker down inside of a house and kind of wait it out. It's more, hey, let's take this choke so that way nobody can come this way, and we just kill everybody funneling.
Yeah, there's a fight to the south here by No Name. And it looks like, yeah, it's going to be Annie's squad.
Yeah, so that squad going down. Only 4 squads left here. Again, 10 eliminations on this team as a whole. No Cocoa Puffs with 6. And they've got the high ground. They're in a pretty good spot kind of gatekeeping this circle as well.
Yeah, in competitive play, when you see the circle, when it's an overlooked circle, usually, you know, ring 1, you try your best to get that priority and position yourself there. In overlooked, it's just one of those positions that are so strong, and you want to be there for the final circle. We already see people playing over by the gas now. Purple armor on 1, as we have a reposition coming out from the Candy Roo squad. They're going to move from cover to cover as they try to advance on this team. Remember, it's just 3 squads left here.
Yeah, and with the 3 squads, I mean, you don't want to just let them duke it out now. You want to kill these remaining 2 squads. You want to try and have the most kills. So just a really aggressive approach here, probably from every single team as they make their way into the circle, and now they're going to find a way that they can duke it out. As T-Squared actually getting taken dangerously low here, just under half HP. He's going to heal himself up with a med kit. Purple armor, purple helmet, and for Shiv, only the blue armor, unfortunately for him, so not able to get the best loot here.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the double time, though.
True.
So he's able to just dodge
nice
a lot of
and
damage.
safe.
Only 3 spots left? What the fuck?
Yeah, now,
Yes, there's only 3 squads left. What are you expecting? It's a kill race tournament. Basically plays like out of pub lobby.
We have a chance to win then.
Yeah, and, yeah, a quick first game here.
Wait, they're watching your stream,
You're pissing me off,
we have a higher chance in the volatility than we do in the full game.
All right, so it's going to be a full reset here as T-Squared is able to heal up all the way.
got fucking obliterated. What the fuck?
Yeah, but we.
And, I mean,
like,
this
that
is
was like
kind
a
of,
volatile
I guess, what I wasn't expecting. I thought there would be more aggressive approach, but with the last couple of teams, they're just looking for the high ground, but they might get pushed here.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough fight, especially after 1 drops, and he's
Cocoa
not
Puffs
able
can't
to
get up
recover. Noko, what's going on?
Yeah, and 1 already down. Candy Roo down, and now just the rest of the team here forced to retreat, but they're going to run right into the other. No, they're not. Okay, that was from behind. Whew.
Yeah,
That would've
so
been
that's
scary.
the third party coming in. They've already lost 1. It's going to come down 2v3s. It looks like across all these fights now. Noko has got to be careful with this Pathfinder here, as he completely just backs out from the fight. They're going to give up on Kenny Roo.
Super excited to play this, and I'm super excited to get better at this game. So like when I do more of these in the future.
Yeah, and they are just kind of reassessing the situation. Candy Roo going down, gone but not forgotten, and now it's up to Turti and No Cocoa Puffs to get this done. Again, this is the kill-leading squad, so they're hoping to close this out. A couple of shots up top. Nice broken armor there on the Golden. They also take down the Watson trap there, so throwables are now fair game as they fight around these pillars here, or these
Thank you
silos.
very much.
Yeah, hitting real hard with that Hemi. Noko, a huge proponent for the Hemlock. I like it too. #1 Pathfinder, which is what been his like stream title, by the way, for like the last week or so, 2 weeks.
And not able to get it done, but he's in a pretty good spot and good on, I mean, the Wraith, I guess it's kind of expected, but being able to disengage from that after a teammate goes down is now armor cracked. Looking for the eliminations. Can they find it on the backside, though? A little bit of damage coming out. The armor's cracked as well, so, I mean, just not able to find the kills just yet, but they are taking down the armor, running down the supplies for these teams.
Yeah, and that's huge, right? Especially with the changes to the inventory system, that economy for heals, for shields, has become much different now, and it's much lower. But they do have a Watson, I believe, so they're going to be able to passively gen that up if they want to. So it's a war of attrition. It's a war of attrition that Noko's team cannot win here, and so they've got to do something. They've got to get a knock or something here. But the fear of getting sandwiched between the teams, right? Now that we're down to the final 3 squads, it's massive.
And with the Watson, I mean, you actually have just a nice, I guess, strategy where you say, hey, here's the circle's coming here. You're going to have to try and find a way to shoot down my gates or run through the electricity field here if you want to try and win this game. So a little bit slower approach as the ring now closes in. And this one's going to be doing big damage. And right now,
So that team's below.
Cocoa
Rock,
Puffs'
right?
team not in a great spot, having to push into the silos here.
Yeah, so we're on board with T-Squared now.
I don't know if that team still is
Still on roof.
And there's the Havoc we were talking about. A little bit of damage going out.
controlling the top of these fuel tanks are so massive here.
Nice show, though.
Yeah, now coming time to move.
Yeah, we got one above, one below, and then one in that house now as the ring continues to pull into Overlook proper here on the edge. As Noct actually playing on the lower side, and that's fine. It's the Wraith. She has to play that Vanguard for the team. Taking the advanced position.
Back up, back up.
Yeah, actually
He's
puts
able to get the
Drop
knock.
that?
He's got that Mastiff in hand. That's Grego going down now.
No. I mean, if you can.
And Shiv jumps in right
All
on the
the other
back
team
side
up.
there to help him out,
Getting res?
to help
You
that
guys
push,
can
because
do
there is
that.
that
You guys
Watson
can do that.
team
I'll hold the other
down
team up.
there.
Yeah, I love that T-Squared is up here, just making sure, keeping an eye on that third team. Grego gonna get knocked once again, but Shiv is dropped down to about 5 HP. It's gonna be average Aiden to finish him off, and now it's all up to T-Squared here. They're trying to finish off these kills there. We'll see if they can actually get it going in. Remember, it doesn't matter about placement. It's just trying to convert on these knocks, get these kills, get these points here as Noko finishes off Shiv.
And Noct actually getting back up there with the gold down shield, and that purple down shield keeping his teammate alive there was so huge, just kind of being that front line. Cocoa Puffs now has the high ground, has the overwatch for his team, and it's still 3 squads here, so see how this plays out. The Hemlock not going to find any shots on target just yet, but 2 underneath him. Cocoa Puffs has to be careful. The R99 going to find a bit of damage, but still just not enough, just poke damage on the shields. Should be healed up there as Turti now trades out T-Squared. And he's going to get finished off. So I believe for that team, it's only Noct alive, the Wraith. So not a bad champion to have as your last member.
Gold armor, yeah.
This circle's getting closer and closer. Oh, going to get spotted out from the top, though. There's the Wraith. She's going to stay alive for a bit longer, but really has nowhere to go. Oh, she makes it out. And Cocoa Puff's just going to chase it down as Noct falls. So now only 2 squads left. 1 up top and 1 down below.
It's average Aiden here, along with Annie. They were able to recover that gold shield. So it's a 2v2. We'll see who actually pulls the trigger first.
A little bit damn. Only a blue shield there for Cocoa Puffs and for Turti, so they're at a disadvantage already. But Cocoa Puff shredding with that R99. Only 32 rounds left in the Hemlock too, so it's going to be up to the light ammo unless they can find some one of these boxes here and pick up some ammo for themselves. But I can't imagine that's the way to go. And now average Aiden, he's got the Mastiff. You drop down right into his neck of the woods and he's going to send you home. So a very scary spot to be.
Yeah, swapping gold armor over to that Pathfinder hero. So I'm expecting Lurdy to go really aggressive. Or excuse me, I've already gotten the names mixed up. But I'm expecting him to go aggressive, but they're just still slowing it down now. Playing on top of the jungle gyms here is Noko and Lurty, just waiting this out. And they've got to be careful, right? They know that a Mastiff was in play. We don't know exactly how many shots are left in the Mastiff. Ooh. And they're going to play that. There we go.
Mastiff steps up, doesn't find anything though. Yes,
it's basically full. It's basically full. And so, yeah, 2 gold armors here. Yeah. This is going to be the difference maker here. If Aiden can hit these shots, it's already over. I mean, the Mastiff is already a 1v3 playmaker. Now it's a 2v2. Just needs to peek with Annie.
Yep,
first shot coming in, 76.
They've got the portal to play around as well, but it does look like they're just going to go for the push here.
Oh, misses the next shot. Goes in, hits for 40, breaks the armor, 57 now. It's going to be average Aiden taking out Lurdy. And now it's all down to this. Spotting him out, trying to go for that res desperately, but he will go down. And, well, average Aiden and Annie, we'll finish this off. It's all about who got the most kills. We'll see the updated scoreboard in just a second here. Got 5 and 3 on Grego and Annie. And I can't really see that number for Aiden. Is that 4?
Yeah, so